I think that no, that's not it. That's the 50.
Yep, the second up to Friday.
Okay, so that time frame right there, I need much more validation than a 5-minute candle, which is what I'm looking at for validation on Friday's chart. So I'm going to the shortest time frame first, because what's the primary purpose of my trade? I'm looking to take a trade that I'm probably going to be in and out of in 10 minutes. So with that little longer term, I'm probably looking at from the second to, that's like a 4-day level, probably looking at 15-minute or even hourly. So for me, no, I didn't really give a shit about that 25% retrace until we broke the 618. Because sure, we're bounced off the 25% retrace. We got the 618 just above our head within 20 cents. Like if I'm going to check boxes, I'm going to check all the boxes. We bounced off the 25. Does that mean you're just going to ignore Friday's range?
No. But what I'm saying is, so if I measure that Friday move, right? And I'm not questioning you here. I'm just trying to understand.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So I can better trade fibs. If I mark that Friday's move, we rejected the 618 and then came back down to the 0.5, which also aligned with the 0.25 on the 4 hour is what I was saying.
I see. Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. I've got 647.
That's kind of double stacking like probabilities, no, or not really?
Yes, but right above our, like I said, this is the whole point of what I'm saying here is right above our head at 648.83 is that 618 fibs. So either I'm planning on being in and out of that trade within 1 point, or I'm going to wait for the 618 break for confirmation. Because even that 25% retrace, one little bounce off there on what, a 1 minute candle, whatever it might be, whatever you're considering it as, like that confirmation, it's a longer time frame. It's a 3 or 4 day time frame. So my confirmations on Friday's range, my Friday sell-off range, which was clean too, it was the cleanest of all these ranges. That confirmation, I'm looking at like a 5-minute confirmation. When I'm looking at a range of 4 or 5 days, I'm probably looking at 15-minute or an hour confirmation to even consider that level, breached or held. If I'm looking at a year of fibs, I'm looking at probably a weekly candle breached or held. So on the short, for me, I was most focused on Friday's range because it was super, super clean. And it had already showed me by that point that 0.5 to 0.618 is super critical. It's been bouncing in that range since 4 o'clock a.m. So that is my number one thing on the top of my list of what box I need to check. Doesn't mean you can't take that 25% bounce, but you need to be planning on taking profits at that 618. I just don't consider that range more important than the one from Friday because of how clean Friday's sell-off was and because the primary purpose of my trade was a day trade.
Gotcha.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, I kind of just got caught up in like the fact that we were at the 0.5 to 0.25 and then pre-market low was right there. And I'm like, and then we dojied off of it.
I think that's fantastic.
I kind of immediately ignored the chop, which is like what I tend to fucking do for some reason. I always get caught up in like, boom, there's an opportunity. And I never look back at like, well, we chopped here for the last 3 fucking hours. I don't know why. I got to work on that shit though.
And here's the thing. That's a great entry. But if the 618 wasn't only literally 1 point away, I would love that entry 9 out of 10 times. If we had a couple points, if it was a bigger range from Friday and we had say 2 points up to the 618, I'd play that all day. But because a 618 was only 1 point above it, I'd rather wait for that 618 confirmation. And speaking of, I'm down to half here, 36 cents to 72 cents. We hit 100% on that SPY 618 break. Yep. And that's the thing right there. It worked for me. It worked for KT. It worked for you. It's 3 different setups. For me, I wanted a little extra confirmation because we sat in that zone for a little longer. And that's okay. And that's what I'm always saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of the systems.
That's what I need to work on. Because, like, I think you already know. Sometimes I'll bottom tick the fuck out of something. And then other times I'll think I bottom tick something and get caught in chop. So I clearly just.
And that's exactly it. Like, because like KT was in puts before he was in calls and we got the bounce. So he said, fuck that. I'm not looking to watch the flush. If we take the bounce here, I'm going to do calls. Because he's looking at the chart and what it's telling him. What it's telling him is we keep chopping through this zone. I'm going to play within the zone. Yep. And what I was saying is, okay, we bounce off the 5. If we break the 618, I'm going to take these calls. I'll wait that first point. And both things are absolutely justified trades. What you did was, I like that 25% bounce and the 0.5 from Friday. It's double confirmation for me. I'm going to play it through. And all three work in different ways. There's no wrong or right. It's just me saying I was most concerned about breaking the 618 first because I'm probably the most cautious entry taker of anyone in here. You know what I mean? Like, I wait a little longer on trades than probably 90% of people in the Discord. That's just my trading style. It doesn't make mine right and yours wrong or KT's wrong or anything else. I will say forever, if you're drawing fibs in a 1 point zone on the SPY, I'm going to clown you. If it works for you, that's fine. I'm still going to clown.
I agree after our debate the other day. I agree for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
So it's not about... It's about what works for you. And you and KT are traders that historically will have no problem being in and out of trades in 5 to 10 minutes. I'm a trader that likes to absorb more of the pullback, let it play through this, that, the other. And both were right and both were fantastic trades.
No, I appreciate it. Always trying to
I just posted
figure out a better way to play it. So
for those
It was a good way to play it.
Oh my
We just
gosh.
played it differently. Different doesn't mean wrong, Both were major levels. And KT playing the range, saying, fuck that, I'm not going to try to get the sell-off. It's holding here. I'm going to play it on the way up. It is justified as well.
Oh yeah.
So,
I took that liquidity sweep and my runners got stopped out. I moved them up right when we hit 20%. And I was like, we're sweeping lows. It's a failed bearish retest if we don't bear flag down. And got long on the trigger level, that 64843. I just posted my put recap, definitely down. I sized lighter. I think I had, I don't know, 20 contracts or 10, something like that. But and then for the calls later, much more confirmation, I had 40 contracts. But yeah, I said we're almost hitting my stop. I even said in the chat, we're very close to hitting my stop loss. And that's why it was my stop loss. I didn't know it was going to reject, but I had a level there. So
yeah, because my call entry was at 9:37. We were holding the 618. We broke above. We popped over pre-market high and high a day, and we held it again, and we played them up. And there's nothing wrong with either entry. It's just how you choose to play, how you choose to play the game.
if Tesla,
And it probably ended up being very even profit-wise because KT was in runners for the second part of the trade, and I was probably in more of a full position. So it evens out in the long run too, guys.
I had the sell
the thing
screen
is-
up, Amy, and then I said, Amy, I literally in the chat said, Amy just added. I'm closing my sell screen. She's adding right now. Why am I selling? And I kept the runners instead of, they went to 45 down to 30 something. You added, right? Because we were down. We added lower in the zone, or at least I did. And then they went to 60. I was like, I'm out. And now they went to 100. But my runners were done. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm good with 60. I'm good. Yours went. Absolutely. When the premium gets that snowball, it goes from 60 to 90 quick. Like 20 to 50% is slower. That 55, 60 to 100, it just seems to snowball. And so
it's so fast. Yeah. Well, and
Tesla's
here's the
right on
thing
my blue line,
for everybody listening, it works for KT what KT does, and it worked for me what I do. And the thing is, for people listening, is you got to kind of pick your lane and stick with it. You can't for a couple trades try, of course, try out different strategies, but what once you find what actually works for you, be consistent with it. Don't try doing 618 trading day one and then, blue line trading day two. Try 618 trading for a whole month, then try bottom ticking blue lines and everything else like KT does for a whole month. You're not going to know until you actually give it a little bit of time doing that type of trading to understand what's going to work for you.
Yeah.
because
You know what I've realized? I fucking hate the 618 trading. I've realized that over like the last 3 weeks. If it's not the 0.5, I don't fucking like it.
well, the 0.5 is more important than 618. 618, I just consider a catch-all basket of the 0.5.
Well, and Amy,
Like
last
I've
week,
just
the
started to
point-
realize that if you hit the 618, you might get that pop back up to the 0.5, and then you just fucking flush from there.
last week, remember the 0.24? You're like, fuck that. And I was like, puts just banked off of it. But that's not your trade, so I get it, you know?
Yep.
I was like, we're failing that first
Exactly.
fib, and you're like, I don't play the first fib. And I was like, well, I mean,
But I love playing it on uptrend.
Ooh,
Like on
SPY, just
uptrend,
slow
I
down.
love playing 25% pullback. Like right now on the SPY, we're right about the 25% pullback. When we're uptrending, it's my favorite thing to
that's
do.
a 1 point range. That's a 1 point range.
No, but
On
we just broke
on
under
the
last candle
upside,
body.
it's my favorite thing to do is play the upside, and on the downside, it's my least favorite thing to do. And we're not in a 1 point range; we're in over a 2 point range. Nice try, though.
No. You can't measure that. That's a 1 point range.
Shut up.
647.75 to 649.83 is over
I'm
2
joking.
points.
SPY
I'm
breaking under.
joking.
I mean, Tesla under my blue line.
Let's go back to kindergarten now. No, but anyway, like on uptrend, I love 25% retrace bounces, but when it's selling off, I hate 25% that get bounce trades. All right, I gotta do like 2 hours on this stupid ass Spaces later today, so I'm hopping off. But I saw you guys in here, so saying hi.
No problem.
Where you going?
I'm done because I gotta stream again in 3 hours. So
I think
The
my
Wolf Boys?
my soundboard thing did it for her. She was like, "Fuck that."
all right, love y'all. Bye.
Peace.
She didn't like the soundboard. All right, so this SPY
Now you're
candle
getting a little pre-market high retest right here.
went under the 805 candle. So about 15 minutes ago, broke under the candle body. Structure just broke. We have a change of structure. Want to see how we act on this 649 would be the orb high on the wicks, but you really have this pre-market 648.86. It's obviously only a few pennies, but now I'm looking for a falling wedge to get in on a pullback, or it would be a bear flag breakdown. But I generally look for falling wedges. See if Tesla can break that blue line. If you want a lotto, JD is breaking out. You're chasing, but it has that look in the big time frames too. See if we close under this blue line on Tesla, trying to get that H double bottom. Microsoft has not been able to get over pre-market high. SPY looks like it's gonna continue to sell off. We never got the 0.5 of that candle, which would be 64942. Yeah, that Spaces delay, man. That was brutal today, especially in the chop. They were like,
Yeah, I really noticed it when he was like 20 seconds till market open, or 30 seconds till market open. I looked on my end and it was like 5 seconds left. I'm like, fuck, this is delayed as hell.
yeah. Yep. I think just in the chop, when they're like, oh, we're getting the drop, and by the time you hear it, we've already wicked up, stuff like that. It's just, wow. Catching up on the NFL fights in the crowd.
What's up, KT?
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Doing really good.
Yeah, your trading's been doing good, man. When you're in a zone, you're in a zone. That's cool.
Yeah, it's been good, man. I kind of eased my way back into it. I started back up, I don't know, 3 weeks ago maybe, and just kind of on my own, just quietly kind of grinding and building it back up. So yeah, it's been good.
Good, man.
Dude, how the fuck did those Flint puts pay? It's like fucking impossible, dude.
I hit his channel because people were getting views or whatever. You could probably see it because there's some settings still. You know.
I'm confused as to how he got 30% on those. He had to take another average.
Let's see. Yeah, he did 120, and then it says 0.98. I'm assuming he added the 0.98s. Yeah, and then it went to
Yeah, but there wasn't much pullback though.
Yeah, he added
not
that.
from where he entered on those 9/8s. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not my trade, I guess.
Microsoft is holding this flag. It looks weak and it's not getting over pre-market high, but then we see those pop all the time. It's sitting right at the low from Tuesday. And also the low from August 27th. That 500 bill breaker level. JD's still strong, still volume. You know, it's
yeah. I just sold 5 more. I'm up like 200%, so I have to take it. But I have 5 runners that I'm gonna just hold because look at that daily chart. It likes to gap pretty massively. So I'm looking at least like the 200 MA area, like 3360s. I think we see that at a minimum this week. And then 34, you can see there's pretty heavy resistance on the daily there. And I mean, if it gets over 34, then it could pull, what's that freaking Chinese, the Baidu? It could pull a Baidu and just freaking launch like 20%.
Yeah, Baidu, Baba, I don't know. I still never found the news last night, but China stocks just went crazy last night. Baidu was up like
JD's been kind of lagging. Like it's been underperforming massively. But yeah, I day traded it a couple of times like last week, and then Friday I was like, man, I saw the buy volume the last few days spiking up, and I was like, man, this thing's ready to pop this wedge. So I loaded like $1,500 in calls on Friday right before close.
Yeah. So for IWM, we're at 238. It's been 2 hours. The 239 calls are $13. That's crazy.
Oh wow, that is wild.
Okay, Microsoft 15-minute looking a lot better here. I think that's a Wyckoff pattern. That dip rip. Still needs
IWM definitely like had the cleaner moves down and up.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Tesla right off my blue line.
I think Tesla goes this week.
Yeah. Monday's tougher because the contracts are expensive. When it does go on Mondays, I'm like, dude, this is so freaking bullish because it's going while the contracts are like $600. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's expensive.
There we go. There's a new JD chart. I'll put it in the chat. This is all paid though. If you guys want his charts further, if you want Jake Blue charts, they look like this. He just posted this on JD.
I'll be right back.
When JD makes a move, it makes a fucking move.
Yep. Flagging here.
So I think that was what last year he played JD, and I played it too. We fucking banked on that.
Microsoft good. Microsoft and JD both look good. Come on, Microsoft. You need over this 501 though. All lowering volume. Just waiting for the volume on Microsoft. PLTR ascending triangle. Tesla trying to get that H pattern reversal. Takes out the curve of the H at about 349.50. Really need over 350 though for that one to get Momo. SPY and Q. This is a piercing line pattern. We're getting over the 50% mark on that. It's a bullish pattern. It's called a piercing line. SPY, yeah, SPY looks good. It's just all about dip buying. All about dip buying. Trend is up. Never got, I said watch it into 649, 648, 90. Never even got there. We just tweezered back up. Microsoft, if this Microsoft flag gets 501, SPY is going to just go ballistic.
Yeah, I took some SPY calls off that pre-market high reach test that I was talking about.
Let's see how we do over this 649.70, I guess. This is the Hugh Henney entry. 649.68. That's exactly where we rejected, and we're holding it on this candle. Obviously a brand new candle. On the 2 minutes, 8:20 a.m., we have a reversal doji on SPY. And then 8:24, rising volume. It's very slight. Like it's like right over the last candle. That's how you read that. It's not a dramatic rising volume. Come on, Microsoft. New candle. Here we go. Bears not having much fun today. Be nice to hold 64973 to 64968, just like the most local level there. Tesla continuation candles off of the blue line did not break down in that lowercase h. Microsoft trying. See if SPY can 3-bar up here. Good volume on the last candle. Bueller has 649.5. $649.8 from iTrade price. He has a big level here, 649.8 from 2 weeks ago. We break this, it probably rallies all day, honestly. Nothing stopping it from pushing over 650. We want Arsenic celebrating. We want to push. Technically new high a day by a penny. Rising volume on the 2 minute. The 3 minute is still basically falling volume. The 5 is flat. 1 minute left on this candle. Actually, the 5 is slightly rising. Slightly rising. So watch this 50% mark. So I think it's right at it, right below. You want to clear this spot here instead of getting a vomi down. Okay. Finally, the new candle. This is what you want to see. I'm looking at the 7:55 a.m. candle, that inverted hammer that we've kind of cleared. The top of that candle is 649.50, and then we have the Hugh Henny trigger. I think it's right around here, 649. Let me see. It's right at it, though. Guarantee it. I looked it up this morning. Must be on my other email. What the heck? Did I delete it? Hugh Henny, where's it at? Huh. It's on my other email, I guess. Anyway, waiting for SPY to catch support. 64968. Yeah. Or that's exactly where the last candle was at, right in the middle of it. So I'm watching that level, 64968. Above it, I think calls will be good. We're actually rejecting right there. See how this candle closes. Still 3 minutes left. I don't mind long entries here. I think we just pop right back up. Look at Tesla reclaiming 350. 360 calls are 355 for Tesla. Huh. She would have to run into tomorrow. And as I mentioned with Microsoft, she can't break that 501. So I want Microsoft to break 501 to get calls on SPY even. Just kind of waiting here. I wonder if we sweep this 64921 and go back up. We just did that at 825. I'm not shorting though. No, that opening falling wedge off pre-market low was, for me, like, you're not shorting. Soundhound, huh? Somebody's posting in the chat. Wow, up 3%. I wonder how she found that one. Good job. That hood gap up is crazy. Apple's really like losing it here. Microsoft still trying to get over the 501. All right, let's see how this candle closes. Getting into the later morning here. This is where SPY needs to pick up right here, or it's going to be a drop. I said you got to sweep these the low 649s. Guess what the market is going to do next? Following price actions gives me ability. Yeah, exactly. Don't guess. He just posted SPY actually, Jake. $658.50 would be the next big level. That would be insane. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going through tickers on my phone here. I'm not seeing a ton. Nvidia's in a flag all day long. Look at the 15-minute flag on Nvidia. Okay, Microsoft trying here. Apple finally a green candle. Tesla losing it. Wow. Went to like 350 and change and then just dumped. That was crazy right there. Crazy. You got to go over this little falling wedge trend line on SPY thing. Have to. Just friggin' waiting for it. Yeah, Tesla's under the blue line now. Well, let's see. Let me look at the 15-minute on SPY. Definitely a red candle here for the 15 minutes. Trying to hold where the last 15-minute candle held. If we close under 649, I would say, we probably cut into those lower levels. let's see. We've seen these pop up before, so I don't want to jump the gun. How about selling ahead before the news? All right. 1 minute left on this candle. Kind of holding that 649.20 spot I was talking about. The 15-minute is going to close here as well. Let me go to the 10. Just at the lower part of the range. We've just been chopping here for the last 750, almost an hour. A little bit of a megaphone, I guess. I'm gonna probably log off a WAP or something. I'm not really talking. This person Tory trades. She's always trying to prove she's a real trader. Her statements and you're never gonna win with trolls, ever. Finally, Microsoft. It's breaking 501. Come on. That's good volume on that last candle, too. Good Lord. 501 has been tough. I think the 15-minute just closed. A little bit of a doji here on the 5, but we're definitely not breaking that falling wedge. So let me draw it. This is what I'm waiting on. Just put it in main chat. Waiting. It's actually breaking to the downside here. No upside on this wedge. So we rejected the Hugh Henney level pretty easily there. $648 is next. $648.10 area. Do we sweep and come back up? Watch. Yeah, Microsoft rejected the 501. It went up to it and then right away. Tesla is just getting smacked under that. I think we're going to get under 3, like probably 338. That's my guess. That's my guess. Really can't long this unless we push above that 649. Oh, Lordy. Well, we waited for calls and never got the trigger. What are you going to do? Tesla new low a day under the blue line. Looks pretty weak. 338, not out of the question. Possible VWAP bounce here, IWM. Yeah, a little reversal candle coming in on IWM. JD flags kind of holding too. See if SPY can get over this. New candle. The wedge is just getting more narrow, I think. Still can't long it, but this is what I'm watching. Yeah, good eye on IWM, guys. Definitely a Dragonfly doji. It's got to get above the body of the Dragonfly though. So it's 23753 on that. SPY looking like it's trying to bust above here. Needs 64910 though. Trading is a lot of waiting. JD still pushing up pretty good. Apple just getting smoked. Amazon's kind of stalling there. I thought Nvidia would have upside with this flag, but all right. I like SPY calls here. SPY calls watching this wedge for a break above.
Y'all still in here?
What's up, man? Seeing a SPY can
Had to
bounce
run
off the
outside.
VWAP.
Pay this mechanic real quick. The alternator on my daughter's car went out, so I called this mobile mechanic, and he was outside fixing it. He was done, so I had to jump off and go pay him.
Oh man, a lot of my friends have been having car problems lately. It seems like it's like a virus when it starts to happen to people. Then everybody's
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's really cool. It's just I met him a couple years ago, and he's like a mobile mechanic. He'll come out to you and fix it, and he's super reasonable. Charges probably like 50% of what any of the shops would charge. So
that's
it's nice.
That's really good.
Yeah.
They don't have to pay for, the rent. I mean, they have their car to pay for, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he just drives this old truck. It's this older Mexican guy. He drives an old truck, and the whole back of the truck is just full of tools. Like, it looks like a mess, like all unorganized. But he shows up. Like, he was here exactly when he told me and got it done. So, yeah.
Damn, this dude's up $1,100 in the day. Fucking take that, bro. AC in the main chat. Job AC.
Nice.
Yeah, car problems fucking suck, bro. Because you're like, okay, now my car is working. What did I pay for? I mean, it provides people with jobs, but geez.
Yeah, it's expensive, man. I had to go buy the alternator itself at the auto parts store. It was like,
Oh wow.
I was like $240, and then I just paid this guy $280 to put it in. Which, I mean, it was very fair, because when I call, I always call, even though I know he's cheap. I called around a few shops, and they wanted astronomically more than that to do it. So it was cool. It's done. So I just need this car to last till my daughter graduates. She's a senior this year, my oldest daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's got like 280,000 miles on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's my old car that I drove for years and years.
Yeah, when I was younger, I had bad alternator luck. I got a car alternator, got a new car finally. Alternator, I was like, oh my gosh, me and alternators. Haven't changed one since. I was probably 16. Went through 4 of them because the parts dealer was like, oh, it's defective. Let us give you a new one. It was a refurb. And I was like, let's go with the new one, boys.
Yeah. I went new on this one, and I went to O'Reilly's because Justin has an account there where you get the parts cheaper. You just give him his account name. He hooked me up.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's so
I
great.
saved like $50-$60 on the alternator itself.
That's fucking so good, dude. That is amazing. 20% on spy calls here.
Yeah, I always feel awkward though, because I walk in and I'm like, yeah, it's under Eagle Rock custom something, and you can tell the guy's looking at me like, dude, you don't look like a freaking motorcycle mechanic.
Yeah.
But you and spy calls off of VWAP?
Yeah, the wedge.
Nice.
I just put in my stop just in case. Protected here.
I rolled half of my JD profits from the 3250 calls into 33 calls.
Oh, smart, dude.
Yeah.
I think we can get high day here. Where's Arsenic? Normally he's saying high day. We're off of the orb high, like those first candles of the day here. This is what the falling wedge fell into. If you look at 5 minutes into the market, 25 minutes into the market, back to 20% here.
Yeah.
Over this.
Yeah, and we're holding Thursday's high also.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, like 649.15 or whatever it was.
Thursday.
Yeah, last week. Like the high of day at it closed basically.
Yeah. Gotcha. I was looking at the wrong day.
Yeah. Yep.
Tesla, every time it gets a new low, it pops up like that. There we go, Spy. We're up to over 20% now. 22.
Yeah, I kind of looked at first like a repeat of Friday morning's price action with those upper wicks and kind of that rounding top and then the flush, but it caused support.
Right.
But yeah, this week's I think is going to be pretty wild. I think that like Spy could see like 655, 656, and I think we could also see like 630s in the same week. It's going to be wild.
Yeah, what is this?
There's so many things going on this week.
There's some data that let me try to find it.
It's like NFP or CPI is this week, I think, and there's a bunch of them. Let's see, I was looking at it a while ago. What did I do with it? I even took a screenshot of all the data this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it right now. Just reminded me. Let's see here. Yeah, CPI. There it is. I knew it was.
Yeah, there's something else too, isn't there? Maybe not as big as CPI, but I feel like there's something else.
No, just PPI is always with CPI.
You think if we end up getting these cuts in a couple of weeks, it's going to be a sell the news?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, me too. Maybe not immediately, like maybe not like that day, but
huge pump,
ultimately, I think
like go up 2%, down 3-4. You know what I mean? Back
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back up, guys. Getting some IV here. 24%. It's crazy. Oh man, just dropped a little bit. Back to 18. All right, candles closing. Come on. UNH has got to be pushing. The contract I'm watching is pushing up.
Oh, I forgot about UNH.
Yeah, it's been nice, dude. Oh shit. Red candle. Yep, 649.40.
Oh wow, I just saw open hit 732 earlier. Now it's tanking, but
It's crazy.
I could not bring myself to buy that. Like I don't do memes.
Yeah,
I mean, I know people banked on it, but it's just not my thing.
I will.
I mean, and the IV is so high that you need like 10% on the equity to make freaking 25% on the calls.
Yep.
It's insane. And knowing that it's going to rug, like at some point, you just don't know when, but at some point in the next few days, that thing's going to drop like 30% in one 5-minute candle.
Yep. Halted, you're screwed and all that. Yeah.
Not worth it. New high of day, JD. Or actually at high of day. Not a new high yet. It's going to, though, on this candle, it looks like.
Yeah, it was a good support pickup on 32.32.
Yeah, I have a line. I actually have a line at 32.42. I don't know when it's from, sometime last week. But yeah, it looks good. I mean, that anytime you have a falling wedge that big on the daily that's 5 months in the making, I mean, you can kind of bet that breakout's going to be pretty strong.
Yep. SPY's all about
So
649 here.
The question is just like, is it going to retest or is it just going to gap up tomorrow and keep going?
Yep. Exactly, man.
That's what I'm leaning with. I mean, look at the way that it's behaved. You know, historically, it gaps up and down, you know, massively during these moves. So I would venture to guess we gap up like at least to the 200 MA tomorrow on the daily.
Yeah. Let's see, SPY 15-minute. Still looks pretty good. I mean, 12 minutes. You want to hold this 649 still.
Yeah.
You can push.
Yeah, I can't believe I was gone for 5 months, KT. It doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't. You've been busy though.
5 months, man.
I just put the UNH like I was going to TrendSpider to find it because I know they posted it. They actually just posted minutes ago. I just put it in the chat.
Let's see. Take a look at it.
Yeah, crazy.
Mm.
Amy's a freaking amazing trader. Been all over Hood. Okay, SPY. Let's see if we can really push here. Some profit taken after the wedge. Normal stuff so far. Got to see where this settles. Okay. I'm going to get like a second falling wedge flag thing, or let's see. So you want this micro flag to flag up for bulls. The 3-minute has a reversal candle though, right above us. You got to clear that 649.40. See if we can get another entry here. It's probably going to be fast if it goes. We're going to be like, go, 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 get in. Yeah, JD, high a day, yep. Apple's getting smoked today, dude. Crazy. SPY is pretty much chopping here after the falling wedge. Not really given a chance to re-enter. See if we can get back over 649 here. It's right at it. Back to VWAP, actually. So rejected that fib. Between that fib and VWAP here. I was trying to watch Microsoft and it rejected the 501. Okay.
Yeah, kind of a bit of a, I mean, it's not super clean, but a bit of a inverted cup and handle look on SPY now.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it better like on the 2-minute than on the 5.
Yeah, for sure. It's got to clear this up to invalidate that. I hear you, though. Has to push, like I said, 649.20. Sell pressure under that. IWM was flat. Yeah. A little bit of reversal candle at 50 though on IWM. $90 seconds. See if VWAP can be a second time support here. So far, the volume is not coming in for the buying side. Man, really testing patience today. If we get like 649.20, I think we can get back in. See if it can sweep here and then pick up above 649.
Crazy. $101.55.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Walmart charts lately. Definitely been stronger.
Yeah.
Okay, so new candle right around VWAP. A little bit of a extended falling wedge, I guess. More of a broadening. Let's see.
Nvidia is super strong today.
Yeah, it was
Holding up, kind of bull flagging for really ever since open. I mean, it's just staying in this flag channel thing.
Yeah, look at the 15-minute. Just the flag the whole time.
Yep. Yeah, and it kind of looks like it's gonna try to break up here actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Nvidia. There's a double bottom. 169.40. Not too bad there.
Yep.
SPY is just chopping.
Holy crap. Hood up 14.5% now, huh?
Yeah, insane.
Jeez. But still not a new all-time high yet.
To me, it's like by the dip. But I need to get over that level, 649.
Yeah. So you want the Cliff Notes version of the last 5 months of my life?
Yeah.
So started grinding. Real estate was slow, so I rented an electric car to drive Uber. I drove 10 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
For the entire summer, which sucked, but it paid the bills. And then as I was doing that, real estate started to trickle in, like getting calls here and there. I got a couple deals under contract, closed them,
Nice.
quit Uber, and took half of the money that I made from the real estate deals and started trading again, and been trading since. So 3 weeks now.
Nice, man.
Hadley Hadley surgery, got delayed twice. Well, not delayed's not the right word. It was more like meeting with different doctors and getting different opinions on what type of surgery they were going to do. But that's figured out now. So it's September 26th, finally happening after that whole thing. And yeah, we're doing good, man. I've got another big commercial real estate deal under contract that's closing here in about 5 weeks, and then I've got 3 active listings right now. So everything's starting to turn around. It was a brutal summer, but you know, sometimes life just has seasons like that, and you just have to keep going and get to the other side.
Yep, absolutely.
So far, that inverted cup and handle kind of looks like it's going to play out on the spot here.
Yeah, it's just,
if you want to call it that. I mean, it's really not, but I don't know what else to call it.
just chopping away, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, Microsoft never got the 501. JD is climbing higher here. Nvidia is just sitting in the flag. Tesla all day fade, along with Apple all day fade.
Yeah.
I thought one of these SPY candles would get a second green, and it hasn't. Red, green, red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, today doesn't feel like a day that you would want to be holding anything longer than a couple minutes, though.
Yeah.
Does not have the look of a trend day.
I don't think it's dumb to swing JD. Because, like, if we close above, like, 32.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah. No, I'm definitely... the 33s that I bought with half of my profit. So I originally had 45 of the 3250 calls. I only have 5 now. 5 runners from that. They're up like 220%, something stupid. But I took not half, I guess. I was going to say half. I guess I took like a third of the profits from the 3250s and bought 33s, and those I'm going to swing overnight. So unless, of course, it wants to just freaking launch and hit like $34 today, then I'll sell them. But yeah,
a little bit
of looks good.
Falling wedge. Little bit of a falling wedge. Let me see if I can move this. Yeah. There we go. Lower highs since the high of day. Need just one of these to sweep and push up. Hasn't happened yet. See, now you have to clear that last doji. That's 648.80 doji.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I've got to put a listing in, do some real estate paperwork, boring stuff, but I got to get it done. So I'm probably done trading for the day. My account's up like 50%, so I'm not about to mess that up. So I'm going to call it a day.
Sounds good, brother.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
The only thing I can think of is JD.
Huh?
The only thing I can think of is JD. It's with SPY chop.
Yeah, I mean, it's super strong. It's new high a day right now while SPY's dropping. So I don't really see any reason to think that JD's not going to either keep going today or maybe it stalls out and gaps up overnight. But
Yeah.
in my opinion, we're seeing like 33.60 minimum tomorrow. So I think it's going to be a big gapper. We'll see. All right, man. Talk to you later.
Later, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. All right. Bye.
Ow. Stomach just hurt. SPY is still falling. You still can't long that. Chopping away here.